Let's go to the 4th of July at Candlestick Park, and the Giants decided to have some fireworks. Billy O'Dell, one of the tough competitors for the Giants, pitches his way out of a jam in the 6th inning, goes on to win the ball game 8-3.
Giants leading the Mets 5-2. Frank Thomas is at second base. Joe Christopher at first. O'Dell has another tough situation here. He throws to Hickman, a curveball. It's ripped to Davenport, who falls, tags third, straightens up, throws to first. In time, a whale of a double play.
Well, great defense again, but now let's go back to the offense. One of the great Dodger killers, Harvey Keene. As the Giants lead 4-0 against the Dodgers, Harvey comes to bat.
Jerry Wines throws 3-2. Keene swings, line drive, base hit into the left field corner. Harvey, here comes Hiller. Here comes Haller. Jack Sanford pumping around third on his way in, and the Giants lead it 7-0.
That was July 7th at Candlestick. Now let's go to July 16th at the Polo Grounds. Rookie Bob Garibaldi debuted sensationally the day before, but this even a better performance.
Chacon is on at third base. Ashburn is on at first. The double steal possibility, of course, is here also, as Garibaldi looks in to get his sign. And listen to these fans trying to rattle Garibaldi. He delivers to the plate to Conneal, who swings, and here's a looping fly ball into short center. Mays is in. Hooray for Garibaldi. He got the side out. And here is Orlando Cepeda to come over and pat the guy on the back. Jose Pagan jumping up and down, and Alvin Dark out there, too, to congratulate him. One pitch. The Giants out of the woods, and the ball game is in the clubhouse.
And the Giants win that one 3-2. Now another great relief job. This one by Bob Bolin in Milwaukee as the Giants win it 4-3.
One man away, runners at first and third, and Bolin loosening up out there. Bolin making his 21st appearance. Has started 3 times, completed 1. 4-0 record, has an earned run average of 3.75, and he'll be facing Del Crandall. Pagan and Hiller back in double play position. Davenport close to third to keep Hank Aaron close. Bob Bolin ready. The pitch to Crandall, swung on, grounded to Pagan at short. Throws to Hiller for 1, back to first base. Double play, it's all over. The Giants have won it. 4-3 as Bob Bolin came in to get the job done.
Well, Russ, let's switch back to Candlestick Park again. The date is August 9th. It's the bottom of the 6th versus the New York Mets. The Giants lead 2-1, and then the power goes to work.
Cepeda, who has flied to left field twice, will be up now.
Batter number 30, Orlando.
The Giants lead the Mets 2-1. And Miller sends the next one in. Cepeda sends a high drive down the right field line, slashing toward foul territory, and that one is gone. Tell it bye-bye, baby. A home run for Cepeda. Up in the wind, down in the right field corner, and the Giants lead 3-1. The Giant batter will be Tommy Haller. Davenport has his second hit.
The batter number 5, Tom Haller.
The Giants have their number 7. The Mets have 3 as the Giants lead 3-1. Now Matty Alou leads at second base. Haller has struck out and walked. Miller throws. Haller swings. Here's a long drive to right field. Back for it is Woodling. Tell it bye-bye, baby.
That was the power, but you have to have the pitching. Jack Sanford had it that day with his 15th win. We'll hear more from Jack later as he's on a sensational win streak. Now let's go to more power. August 11th at Candlestick Park. Willie McCovey against Don Drysdale.
It's 3 and it's 2 with 2 down, and the Dodgers lead 3-2. And Alou is at second, and O'Dell is at first. McCovey waiting on the 3-2 pitch from Don Drysdale, who has struck out 7 Giants so far and got his sights set on number 8. Drysdale is ready. He winds, throws. McCovey hits a long drive, and tell it bye-bye, baby! That's one of the big thrills in the history of Candlestick Park, to see Willie McCovey put the Giants ahead 5-3.
Billy Pierce had pitched sensationally up to then. As McCovey pinch hit for Pierce, Stu Miller came on, and Miller delivered key relief work.
So the Dodgers very much alive as they have the tying runner at first base and nobody out. And the big Man Mountain, Frank Howard, up to swing the bat. Miller checks the runner at first. Throws to Howard. A fastball is hit to Pagan at short. Over to Hiller for one. Back to first. Call it. 2 a double play. 2 men down. Ronnie Fairley, the batter now. Miller throws to Fairley, who taps it towards shortstop. Pagan has to hurry. Comes up, throws in time, and the ball game is over. And the Giants have won it by the score of 5-4.
All season, Jose Pagan beating you with the glove. This day, August the 12th at Candlestick Park off Big Stan Williams in the 4th inning, a triple to bat them to a win.
Dan Williams working with Alou on at first. Philippe is 2 for 2 today. He's waited at first as Haller flied to center, and Hiller was called out on strikes. Now Pagan is up here. And the stretch by Williams, then he lobs the throw over to Ron Fairley again. Not a real pickoff move, just something to let Alou know that he's aware that Philippe is over there. Alou is running. The pitch is lined into left center field. It's in between them. Alou will score. That ball bounces to the fence. Pagan is digging into second. He may try for 3. He's headed for third. Wells with the relay. No throw. Pagan's in with a triple.
And the Giants beat the Dodgers 5-1.
The heroes were many for the Giants. Let's go to August 23rd. The Mets at the Polo Grounds in New York. The Giants have lost 6 out of 7, and then Ernie Bowman starts us on a 5-game win streak.
Leading off for the Giants, inning number 5, the second baseman, Ernie Bowman, will be followed by Juan Marichal and then by Harvey Keene. Ernie Bowman, who grounded out to first unassisted his first time, is up. With New York leading 1-0, the young left-hander throws to the plate. Bowman swings. There's a line drive deep to left field, and tell it bye-bye, baby. Ernie Bowman homering into the left field stands for the first home run of his Major League career.
That was only part of the dramatics for Ernie Bowman that day. Let's switch now to the top of the 10th.
Orsino at second, Pagan at first, 2 down, top of the 10th, a 1-1 ball game. Orsino and Pagan ready to crank up and go here. Canille trying to move in behind Orsino. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball, up the middle, base hit. Coming in to score Orsino, going to third, Pagan, and Bowman has driven in his second run. The Giants lead it 2-1.
September 3rd, the Giants try to break a 10-game Los Angeles streak at Dodger Stadium. They've lost 10 in a row to the Dodgers in L.A. as they send Willie Mays to bat against Stan Williams in the 3rd inning.
Willie Mays up here drew a walk his first time. Runners at first and third with now 1 man out. Stan Williams takes the stretch for the pitch to Mays. A long high drive hit to left field. That one's going way back. Snyder back near the wall. Tell it goodbye. Willie Mays with number 42 drives in 3 runs here. The Giants lead it 4-1. A high towering shot over the 370-foot mark. Well, Willie Mays got the punch going, but another streak was going as Jack Sanford tries for his 20th victory of the year. And let's turn to the 9th inning as Sanford pitches to Johnny Roseboro. And it's now a 7-3 ball game with 2 men out. The batter will be John Roseboro. 2 down, bases empty, 2 runs in. Giants lead it 7-3. Jack Sanford just 1 out away now. Right-hander winds. Here's the pitch. Fouled off the foot of Roseboro, strike 1. 0-1 count to Roseboro. Here's the pitch, bounded to Hiller. This could be it. Hiller has it. Throws the first, that's all. The Giants win it. A first win for the Giants in Dodger Stadium. Jack Sanford wins his 14th in a row, his 20th win of the season, and the Giants have broken a 10-game losing streak in Los Angeles.
The Giants and Dodgers split the next 2, the Dodgers winning 5-4, and the Giants 3-0 as Marichal and Boland combined for a shutout. That set the stage for great dramatics. On the 6th of September, in the 9th inning, with the score tied, Orlando Cepeda drew a base on balls off Ron Peranoski. The Giants went ahead 6-5, and blue-eyed Harvey Keene came to bat.
1-2 count to Harvey. Bases loaded, 2 men down, 6-5. The Giants lead, top of the 9th. The windup and the pitch. Line drive, base hit into left center field. That's going to go clear to the wall. 2-run score. Cepeda's around third. He's coming in to score, and Keene has himself a double. And the throw gets by Roseboro, and Keene goes to third base. Harvey Keene ripping a solid liner into left center field for a double to score 3 runners. And the Giants wind up winning that one 9-6. Now on September 11th, another dramatic highlight. Pittsburgh at Candlestick Park, top of the ninth as Jack Sanford tries to tie a Major League record of 16 wins in a row.
2-0 San Francisco, top of the ninth. Don Clendenin at first. Schofield waiting on the 2-0 pitch. Sanford throws. Schofield bounds it to the right side. Cepeda flips to Sanford, and the ball game is over. Jack Sanford has won his 16th in a row in shutout style.
Russ, in answer to your question at the start of this tape, we were talking about, did the Giants win the pennant? Well, the last game of the season, and all the dramatics wrapped up in this one, is San Francisco hopeful of a Dodger loss and a Giant win. Ed Bailey is at the plate, and Ed looks like he hits one, then he doesn't, then he does. Let's listen.
Whitey Lockman, Wes Westrom, pacing up and down in the third and first base coaching lines, respectively. Crowd sitting in anticipation, waiting for some fireworks. The pitch. There's a swing and a long drive. That might be the fireworks. It's deep into right field. It is foul by inches. Full count with one out to Big Ed. Farrell into the motion. Here it is. There's a swing, another drive. Way back into right field. That one is going. It is gone for a home run.
Well, Houston tied it at 1-1, but then, Russ, you'll recall this, Willie Mays batting in the 8th inning and more dramatics.
As Farrell is warming up for the bottom of the 8th inning, Lloyd Fox, the very fine organist here at Candlestick Park, who uses so much showmanship, is suggesting faintly, putting in the subtle hint as he's playing Bye Bye Baby. As Willie Mays, Willie McCovey, and Ed Bailey will face Dick Farrell in the bottom of the 8th inning, with the score tied here at 1-1 and tied at the end of 5 innings at Dodger Stadium, 0-0, the Cards against the Dodgers. The entire 162 games wrapped right up here today on the West Coast at Dodger Stadium and here at Candlestick Park. Here's Farrell winding. He throws to Mays. Willie swings, slaps it foul deep to right field. 0-1 pitch. Mays hits one a long way. Pennant, bye, baby! Put one in orbit. That's as long a home run as he's ever hit in his career. Hit far back up into the left field seats, and the Giants lead 2-1. Mays' 47th home run. So Lloyd Fox really was psychic on that one as he played Bye Bye Baby before Mays came up to the plate.
Well, we had dramatics in 62. You want an oddity? Willie Mays hit the first pitch he saw in the season for a home run off Warren Spahn. He hit the last pitch he saw in the regular season off Dick Farrell for a home run. Now let's go to the 9th inning of that same ball game, the last day of the season. Billy Goodman up. Stu Miller pitching a 2-2 count.
Now the delivery. Here's a swing and a miss. It's all over. Giants have won it by a score of 2-1. They haven't won anything yet, but they're still alive. A tremendous thriller winding up here at Candlestick Park as Stu Miller got the side out in order, and the Giants have won their 101st ball game of the season. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors.
The crowd didn't leave then, and as they were doing at Kezar Stadium, they were listening to you, Russ, as you were explaining what was going on down at Chavez Ravine.
Simmons checks with the rosin bag and fiddles around. He knows the importance of this pitch. So does Gilliam. So do the some 50,000 fans at Dodger Stadium. He pops up to Javier. We have a playoff. Well, Lon, you've proven one thing to me. In 1962, at least the San Francisco Giants tied for the pennant.
Well, they certainly did, Russ. If you're still not convinced, let's go to tomorrow and the playoffs.
Good idea. In that first game of the playoff, home runs by Davenport, Cepeda, 2 by Willie Mays, and a bases loaded double by Pagan. And Billy Pierce went into the ninth inning leading 8-0. 2 outs and Frank Howard at bat.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Giants leading 8-0 here in the top of the ninth. 2 out and the base is empty for the Dodgers. Billy Pierce winds. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. And the Giants have won it as Pierce fashions a shutout on a 3-hitter. And the Giants have won the first game of the playoff. Pierce is mobbed as he leaves the field.
What about that second game, Lon?
Oh, forget it, Russ. I'm trying to convince you the Giants won the pennant. Let's go on to the third one.
All right, this was down at Chavez Ravine. The Dodgers leading in the top of the ninth inning by a score of 4-2. Matty Alou at bat as a pinch hitter for Don Larson.
Matty Alou waiting as Ed Roebuck winds the pitch. Line drive, base hit into right center field. Matty Alou hitting the first pitch and singles to center, so the Giants have a shot at it.
Matty was forced by Harvey Keene. McCovey batted for Hiller and drew a base on balls. Philippe Alou also walked. They were loaded. May singled. 1 run came in, and the Giants trailed by 1, 4-3. And here is Orlando Cepeda with a chance to tie it or win it.
Now the windup for the pitch to Cepeda. A fly ball hit to deep right. Fairley's going back. He makes the catch. Here comes Bowman tagging. Here's the throw. It's going to be close, but Bowman scores, and it's all tied up.
Then with Ed Bailey batting, there was a passed ball. Mays went to second, so Bailey drew an intentional pass, and that set the stage for Jim Davenport.
3-1 count to Davenport. Jimmy checks the bat. Waits. The base is loaded. 2 out. Stan Williams with a 3-1 count. Big right-hander ready. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. He walked him, and that forces in the lead run. Davenport goes to first as Williams walks. Davenport. Alou comes in. The Giants lead at 5-4.
And the Giants with a chance to get some more runs. As the bases remain loaded, they might need insurance going into the bottom of the ninth inning. And Jose Pagan, the batter.
And Jose Pagan up here. Jose is 2 for 4. Ron Peranowski with a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second base. For right, fouls it. Throws to second, not in time, and a run scores. Mays comes in.
That proved to be a big run because there in Chavez Ravine, the Dodgers are very tough. So Billy Pierce had been the hero of the first game, pitching a shutout. Let's hear him pitch to Lee Walls in the bottom of the ninth inning with 2 down.
So with the count 1-1 on Lee Walls, Lee backs away. Doesn't want Pierce to quick pitch him, and Pierce backs off the rubber now. 2 down, bases empty. Giants 6, Dodgers 4, bottom of the ninth. Pierce winds. Here's the pitch. A line drive to center. This could be it. Mays waiting. He's got it. The Giants win the pennant. The Giants have won it as Mays. Pierce is mobbed by the Giants. They've won it 6-4 on a dramatic 4-run rally in the ninth. The Giants are going crazy down there. Well, see what I told you, Russ? The Giants did win the pennant.
You know, I believe after all they did. That must have really been something in that clubhouse. I'd like to remember it myself. I can't. Shall we listen into a bit of the clubhouse?
All right, we took him away from the press conference. All right, where is Alvin? Right here. Oh, fine. Here's our great manager, Alvin Dark. Alvin, you had it all the way, didn't you?
Well, I tell you, the fellows just showed me more and more and more that they just bounce back when they want to and have to. They've done this all year long, and
Turn around here so we can catch it on the camera, too.
Alon, we were just talking about the ball players, the fact that all year long they've been bouncing back. It looked like they've been beaten, and all of a sudden they bounce back day after day.
Lon, you have convinced me. The Giants did win the pennant in 1962. What else do you have for us?
Only this, Russ. Remember 51, 54, and 62. That means there'll be more and more unpredictable thrills from the San Francisco Giants in years to come.